Hey girl, hey. It's your bestie, your sis, your fave homegirl, Monique Maria, and welcome to another episode of the Girl Code Podcast. Before we get started, head over to the Girl Code website. We have new merch and digital products to help you on your level up journey. I have the link below for all my girls and friends. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. And let me know your thoughts on tonight's episode and the last two episodes now that we got all that out the way. Sis, I don't even know if you're ready. Hell, I don't know if I'm ready. I don't know. But this episode, we're talking about dating in this generation. And is there hope in like where is the disconnect? Like I just want to know where is the disconnection with dating? And you know how back in the day a man he'll come get you on a date, get you flowers and stuff. Nowadays, they want to come get you. They don't want to bring nothing. They don't want to do anything. And let's just say this podcast is not for the weak. It's not for nobody that's desperate. And it's definitely not for the woman who haven't did her healing. So if you haven't healed, sis, this not gonna be for you because we talking about real stuff with dating. We not sugarcoating anything. We're not trying to be nice or anything. So grab your iced tea, your iced coffee, your mimosa, your water, whatever you need, because this episode might snatch the edges, make you want to clear your contacts and have you blocking somebody before this podcast is over. So let's get into it. And I got a special treat for y'all. I have a special guest that's coming on, and she should be on very, very soon. Very soon. I have a treat for y'all. You know, I had to bring somebody in just to give their input on their experience in dating in 2025. And let me tell you, it's two different generations, because y'all know mm, I'm up in age, and she just getting started. She's still a hot tamale. So two different generations. We want to see how her dating life versus how my dating life. And where's the disconnect? Where like I just don't get dating now. You know, it's like it's so hard. You know, it's just not how it used to be. Back in the day, if a man liked you, he showed it. You know, he applied pressure, he planned dates, he called you, he pursued. Like now a man will watch your story, like 12 pics, comment you looking good, and think he just proposed. Like, sir, no ma'am. That's not what we doing. That's not what we doing. You didn't plan a date, you didn't call, you didn't invest, you didn't show up, you pressed a button. That's it. Or what they do now is they'll like your posts and stuff and then expect you to message them on Facebook. It's like Facebook. No, that's not what we doing. Pursue me. Even if we meet on social media, be a gentleman. You know, inbox me something nice. You don't have to just comment or say something crazy to try to stick out. Just politely inbox me or something. But hey, we're in a generation where people want love without accountability, and the bare minimum has become the love language. You know, so we're gonna get personal a little bit, and we just gonna do what it do. And I see my girl is here. Let me introduce her. Here's Adelia, the woman who balances motherhood, her grind, her goals, her growth with a level of strength that's unmatched. She's in her era of discipline, self love, evaluation, cut cutting out sugar, stress, and anyone who can't come correct. She moves with intention, confidence, and a whole lot of grace. And when it comes to dating this generation, baby, she's seen it all. The red flag, the dry text, the stand ups, the situations she walked away from with her peace intact. She's soft, she's powerful, and she's learning how to date smarter, not harder. Y'all, let's welcome the beautiful, unstoppable, absolutely unbothered Adelia.
Hi.
Hey, girl.
Thank you so much for that introduction, and I'm so happy to be here.
Thank you. And we happy to have you. So I was just doing my little intro, just talking about like me and you have a big age gap. Basically, it's
Mhm.
like two generations.
Mhm.
So it's like, what's your experience with dating in 2025? Like mine, I just feel like these men, they want to be chased so bad. And it's just
Mhm.
like, sir, that's not what we're doing. So is it easier in your 20s or you experiencing some of the same BS?
Honestly, I think I'm experiencing the same thing. Even with us being in two different generations, I think there isn't a disconnect with men because of their age. I
Right.
think all of them are acting the same at this very moment. So whether I'm
Yes.
getting somebody that's 45 or somebody that's my age, 28, 29, I think the maturity isn't fully there. It's not to speak on all men, just the ones that I've experienced, I've
Mhm.
had this issue with.
Right. Right. And it's just, I just don't get the disconnect. I just feel like these generation
Mhm.
of men, it's like either they have mama issues,
Mhm.
um,
Trauma.
trauma, they're emotionally unattached, but
Yeah.
they be all of that, but they still want us to chase them.
Yeah. I think, I still have hope that there is good men out there. I've experienced some good men. It's
Hmm.
just like
Yep.
minute things that stopped us from pursuing being with each other.
Hmm.
But where I'm at, it's not really to say I'm looking or wanting to look because of the experiences that I had with when I was looking. It's been terrible. It's been very chaotic and
Yes.
there's no balance. Like every guy that I've ever interacted with, they don't do the same thing. Like one guy is just really bad at texting. The next one always wants to be on the phone. Like it's never the same thing every time. It's always something different when you think that you're looking for something else.
Right.
It's like you're still getting a bad part of it. You're not getting what you're looking for.
Right.
It's been pretty
It,
terrible. Dating has been pretty terrible.
right. And it's just like it's either you get the dry text or text too
Mhm.
much, or
Yes,
don't make no phone calls, but want to be on the
yes.
phone with you
Or
all day
don't
like
want
you
to
have
know
nothing to
you.
do.
Oh my gosh. I think the worst thing for me is a guy liking me but not wanting to get to know me. It's
Yes.
giving you like the way I look.
Right.
You don't like the way I think. You don't want to know me as a person. You just
Yeah.
want to be with me because I'll look good on you by your side. Like
Exactly.
it's
That's
just
I'm dealing with a lot of that right now. And
oh gosh.
since I have lost so much weight, now it's
Hmm.
like I'm attracting other races. And
Yeah.
I really don't know how to deal with that. It's kind of like awkward.
I
I just,
think it's an experiment. It's
yeah,
definitely an experiment. I think with me, I'm not. And honestly, at the moment, I'm not looking at all. Like I'm not looking nobody direction. I'm not on any dating apps. I'm not even intentionally trying to date. And I think this is the point in my life that I was told that's when it's going to find you when you're
yeah,
not actually looking.
right,
But to be honest, if it found me right now, I probably I probably wouldn't even know. I'll probably just walk away.
right.
I'll
Like
probably just walk
I was
away.
saying the same thing. Like, what if somebody came into my life now that wanted to settle down? I think I'd
Yeah,
be in shock.
I'll be scared. I
Yeah,
wouldn't.
I'd just be nervous. I'd be like, I
Because
don't know. I gotta
we're
think
not
about
looking
this.
for it. We're not
Right.
looking for it. So when it hits you, it's like, oh my God, like when I wasn't looking for it, that's when it comes. Like I think for me right now, if that was to happen, if somebody was to walk up to me and be like, oh, hey, you're cute, I'll just be like, thank you, and walk away. Like
Right.
probably miss out on a whole blessing and not even know it because when I was wanting to date, I
Right.
wasn't getting the energy that I was giving. And honestly, you most of the time they couldn't make it past the second day with me. Like the
Yeah.
first day is like, "Oh, how are you?" And I already have it set to where if I see a red flag, I'm out of there. Like
Right.
the littlest things, but sometimes I feel like I might be doing too much. Like maybe he's nervous. Maybe he doesn't know what to ask me. So I'll be the conversation starter. I'll be the one that's like, "Okay, so what are you interested in? What are you wanting to do with the rest of your life? Like just like trying to have long conversations
Right.
instead of the what are you doing? How was your day? Like what's your plans for tonight? Like those little questions, that does nothing for me. That's not where we need to be. So
Exactly. Especially
yeah,
on a
let's do
date.
that.
Like we passed
Yes.
all that. How your day? Like we're past all that.
Yeah. It don't go
Let's
no further than that.
let's
It never goes any further than that. And
let's get
that's a red
into
flag.
some deep conversation. And now that you're
Hmm.
talking about dates at a restaurant, I remember a while ago I went on a date and the date was going good.
Hmm.
So going good, nice restaurant, nice man, everything.
Mm.
And towards the end of the date, we winded down. I done had, we done ate our food, whatever. And he was like, "So what you doing afterward?" I'm like,
Uh-oh.
you know, going
That's the
home.
scary part.
Yeah, I'm like, "Oh, going home."
Scary part.
He
That could
told,
be a deal breaker.
yes, he was like, "Oh, you're not coming home with me?" No. I said, "No." That Negro had the nerve. He left me at that restaurant. I would never forget that.
Wait, like how? Like, did he just say, oh, okay, well,
Oh,
I'm about
he
to
was like,
leave?
so what? So I brought you here for nothing. You had me spend my money for nothing. I'm like, well, we never discussed me going home with you. Like, this is a first date. He was like, but Luke, I got you. And I'm just like, I said, well, I thought you was doing this because you was being a gentleman. Like, well, you wanted to go to Applebee's? I was just
Oh my
in
God.
shock. And he was like, oh, he was like, well, I got to go to the bathroom. I knew right then he wasn't coming back.
Oh
Yeah,
my
he didn't come.
God.
And the waitress came back and was like, oh, he paid the tab. But girl, he
Oh
walked out
my
the door.
God. At least he paid for it.
Right. I
Like at
said,
this point, we accept what we get,
right.
but still have our boundaries. Like,
Yeah,
I would have just walked out like, okay, at least I didn't have to worry about the bill because that would have been
right.
a whole nother story.
And the thing is,
But
I said, so did he close tab? She said, no. I said, oh, order me some more stuff. I'm taking this stuff home. I sure did.
oh,
And
you know what?
I had somebody else come get me.
Oh my gosh. I'm not even mad at you. I think for me, I haven't had experiences like that. Like, honestly, I've never really been on a date with a guy. Like, I've
For
probably been
real?
on a date. Yes. Yes. Like my dating has been very small after having my child. It
Hmm.
was just like, that's all I knew. My
Right.
child's father. And then after I was done with that, I never made it to a point where I can date somebody. Like it was always the red flags. It was always short conversations. Like I like men that want to get to know me.
Right.
So you can ask me 1,000 questions and I'll be more than willing to answer all of that because that shows me that you're interested in me. So I never really got far enough to be like, hey, let's go out to eat. Let's go out here. The only time that that did happen to me was when I was on that dating app. And obviously that was our first time meeting. And that had to be the worst thing. I don't know how people do that. You
Right.
go on a dating app and you see the pictures of how they look. But then it's like, okay, all of these people are walking in the door and you still don't know if any of them is him.
Right.
So I'm like,
I
I'm looking
tried
at
the
the
dating app.
flyest man.
I tried
Oh
the
my
dating app.
God.
It was horrible.
It's disgusting.
I think I was on the dating app for like 24 hours. And
It's very overwhelming too.
I was just
It's
like,
very overwhelming. Like
I
you,
don't know how people do this. I mean, I'm sleep. It's like bing, bing, bing. I mean, I'm getting
yeah.
notifications. I'm like,
Oh, my
2 something in the
notifications as well.
morning? Like, you really
Mm-mm.
want me to get up and carry a conversation 2 something in the morning?
Mm-mm.
I deleted that app off my phone. I'm
You
like,
know
you know what,
what?
God? I'm
I experimented. I experimented so much with the app because I'm a very shy person, and this
hmm
was years ago. But I'm very shy, so I find it easier to interact with people with them getting to know me versus
right.
actually seeing me first.
Yeah.
So that's what drew me to the dating app. Like I don't have an issue like if a guy walks up to me and talk to me, it's natural. I'm not
Right.
I'm not nervous or anything. But if I was to walk up to a guy, it's not happening. That's not happening. So I was like, you know what? Let me try and socialize differently. But I found it to where out of all the guys that swiped on me and I was talking to them, I only went on a date with two of them.
Mm,
One of them was extremely weird. And I just wanted to try something different, girl. He had his nipples pierced and his belly pierced. And I was like, you know what?
No.
Maybe I can't read this book by its cover. maybe maybe I gotta read all the pages and get to the back before. And I literally was scared for my life. He was rushing everything. And I'm the type of person, when I go out to eat, I don't like when people spend money on me. Now, let me not say I don't like it. I'm just very nervous about it. It's not something I'm used to. So I'm always like, oh my God, like, let me not eat too much. Let me
Yep,
not
that's me.
have.
That's
And I'm like, now, not me now. Oh, baby, well, you said I can get whatever, but first I gotta make sure in this time that we're in now, I gotta make sure you're paying for my food
exactly.
because I've seen stories of men like, oh, hey, can we split this tab? Or,
Yeah,
oh, I thought you was gonna pay for yourself. Like, I don't got
right.
time for none of that. We putting it on the table. We putting it on the table before I order because I will order differently for myself versus him paying for me.
Yes,
So we
exactly.
gonna get that straight.
Exactly. Yep.
He
You're gonna get
ordered the
that straight
food.
before anything.
I'm trying to tell you. So we ate and he was like, okay, let me walk you to your car. I thought it was cool because I had a BMW at the time. So I'm like,
Mm.
okay, yeah, you can walk me to my you can walk me to my Beamer. He walked me to my car and I'm like, there's no confusion with me. I'm not giving you no feeling that you should think that we should kiss. I'm not letting
Exactly.
you think like you
Girl,
can
not the
grab
first
me or
day.
lean up. Yeah, I'm not there's no language, body language that you can see on me that gives off that energy. And for some reason, he didn't get that. He was very pushy. And I was like, you know what? Listen, fine. I'll give you a kiss on the cheek. I try to kiss him on the cheek. Mind you, he's a cigarette smoker, which I did not know. You
Oh
can't find that out
Lord,
on dating
red
apps.
flag. Oh
They
my
they don't
God.
always tell the truth. Yes. So he pulled out a cigarette and was smoking it. It was just everything was just disgusting. So then he was like, okay, can you drive me to my car? Like,
Oh,
Lord, should I do this? Because we did not park next to each other. So I told him he can get in the car. And oh girl, I'm so traumatized. I drove him to his car and he was like, okay, before you go, do you want to come home with me? You know, we can drive in my car. I pretend that my mom was calling me and was telling me my daughter needed me. And I was like, oh, I gotta go. My daughter, she's acting up. You know, my mom is watching her. And he's like, okay, well, I'll come get you tomorrow. Girl, he ain't hear from me ever since that. Oh my God.
you.
He
I
was
mean,
touching
he
me.
was just smooth with it. Like you coming
No,
home
I
with
was
me.
because I was scared. I had to think smart. It's smart and hard because I was
You got
scared.
some
He was
nerve.
touching me and like I'm like, listen, if he's doing that in public on the first date, why the hell would you think that I'm gonna try and come to your house? Let's be for
Exactly,
real.
weirdo.
I was so scared. I literally listen, I got home, I told my mom about the story, and I told myself, you know what, I'm not gonna do this again. But I prayed about it and girl I got right back on the app. Not this was Facebook dating. If I could say anything, don't ever do Facebook dating. If that has to be the worst dating
Oh
app
my God.
possible because anybody can create a profile and Facebook just picks the profiles from off of what their main page is.
Yep.
So it could be somebody named Big Daddy Zell
Oh
and
no.
that be their name. It's not like their whole government name. That'll be their name on the dating app.
Oh
So I
my
don't
God.
recommend do not use Facebook.
Oh my
Crazy.
God.
The
That is
craziest niggas be on the app, bro.
too funny. Too
Yes. I don't
funny.
have no good experiences, girl. Like when it comes to
I
like going out on dates, like
I done had good experiences and I done had bad experiences.
mm,
This one guy I met like in the football world because my son, played football a lot when he was younger
mm,
and still do. But this guy, so he picks me up. Nice. There's another nice guy, nice car.
mhm,
He was like ranked high in the company. So we pull up to a hotel because he said this is where we want to have dinner. Real nice hotel here in Tampa. So I'm like,
mm.
okay, girl, while we get out the car, his family staying at that hotel. Girl, they having a family reunion.
Oh, and he invited you?
I have heels on, makeup.
Yeah.
I'm
He
like,
invited you to meet the fam.
yeah, I'm like, excuse me. oh, I didn't tell you. Yeah, my family here. Just come up. It's all right. I'm like, dude, no, I don't even know you.
Oh my
I'm
gosh.
just looking at him like in my head, I'm like, this has to be a dream. I know I'm dreaming. And then like his family was weird too. They're like, oh hey, oh you're here with my nephew. You're so pretty. I'm just looking at these people like I
But they
don't
don't
even know
know. They
him.
don't know what's going on. For all they know, y'all could have been on about 5 dates, and he's finally like, "Hey,
Right.
let's go
I'm
meet the
I'm
family."
like
'Cause that's what you
overdressed.
do.
I'm overdressed. So he was like, yeah, so we finna go down to the restaurant. It was a nice restaurant. So we
Mhm.
get to the restaurant and the table is like for more people. But in my head, I'm like,
Oh my gosh.
what's going on? So I'm still sitting there. He's like, oh, you can get what you want, whatever, whatever. So I ordered me a drink and everything. So I see a couple walking up. So he turned around, hey, cuz I'm like,
Oh,
what in the
I would
hell?
be so embarrassed.
I
I
was
would be so
pissed.
embarrassed because I'm already shy on my own with it just being us two. And then you gonna bring more
Yes,
strangers,
I
more
was,
people.
girl,
Oh,
I was pissed. I'm sitting there. I'm like tapping like my heels. I'm pissed. So the
oh,
girl, she sit down. Hey girl, how you doing? I'm looking at her like, girl, I don't know y'all.
oh my God.
So he's like, oh, this is Monique. This is my date. He's like, oh, cuz oh, she look good. I'm like,
Oh, right in front of you. That's crazy.
right. I'm just there. I said, I gotta go to the bathroom. She said, oh girl, I'm gonna come with you. I said, no, 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 no. I want to go by myself. She was like, oh, okay. I'm like, I go to the bathroom. I'm just like, this is a fucking dream.
No, it's not.
I'm in my head. I'm like, did I just not go to this man's family reunion? I mean, the music on, they doing the electric slide and stuff. I mean, a
Wow.
full blown family reunion. Like,
Wow.
I was so blown. That was like one of the craziest dates I ever. And he really thought it was okay. I told that Negro to take me home.
Wow.
So he's
You
like, well,
see, that's
yeah. He was
crazy.
like, you don't want to stay? No, I don't want to eat nothing. Take
Mm-mm.
me home. Guess who gets in the
Wow.
back seat of the damn car?
Oh, the cousin.
And his girlfriend. I'm
Oh my
in my
gosh.
head. I'm like, okay, Monique, he taking you home. It's good. So I'm hearing noises in the back. Girl, I turn around. They just going at it in the back seat.
You're lying.
No,
Oh my God.
I'm
There's no
blown.
way.
I'm just like,
What did he say? What did your date say about his cousin in the back
he,
letting loose?
he talking about, oh, they getting at it.
Oh,
They doing better than us. I said, they sure is.
what?
And just like that, they sure is. I said, don't you even come over here. You'll get
Oh
punched in
my
the face.
God.
We gonna
What
crash this
kind of
car
date
tonight.
is that? See, that's the disconnect right there.
Right. That's the disconnection. Like it was we didn't have no conversation. I'm thinking, okay, we're going to a nice hotel. You know, nice hotels, they do have nice restaurants
Mm,
on inside.
mhm.
But dude, you didn't tell me, oh, this way my family at the family reunion, because
Oh
I would have
my
told you
God.
no. I told you I'll meet you at a restaurant.
I'd have been so embarrassed. That would have,
I was
it wouldn't have
embarrassed.
even been embarrassed for myself. It would have been some form of secondhand embarrassment that he thinks that that's okay.
Right. And he really thought nothing was wrong with it. And the
Wow.
thing is, so we driving back home. He dropped me off. I was going to block him. I was like, you know what? I'm not going to block him. I want to see if he's going to text me tomorrow. This
Mhm.
Negro texts me the next morning. Good morning, beautiful. Did you have fun? You met the fam.
Oh,
Excuse me?
oh my gosh.
In my head, I'm like, this can't be life. This can't be life
It
right
can
now.
be. It can be. It's like what we want. We don't get.
I was just like, what in the heck? I blocked him. Like I
Oh
blocked him
yeah.
off. Like I never talked to that guy again.
That's crazy.
Never.
You know what? Let me not say I haven't had a good day. I think this might have been a good day. So I have a thing for Hispanics. I don't know what it is. You
Oh,
know what? I love how they say my name. That is my weakness. Hispanics say that. I can't even do it. I just love it. But I've always loved Hispanics. I love their language. I love how family oriented they are.
right.
I
Yeah, they
love,
are.
how they treat their women, how they treat their family. Like,
Yeah, they're very
it's
close with their
everything.
family.
Yes, yes. And they're very in tune with their culture and
Right.
their history.
Mm-hmm.
So I already answered my own question. So there was this one dude, his name was Andreas.
Oh.
Andreas. Okay, yeah. So he, I was very cool with starting off as friends and seeing if it goes any further than that. He took me on a date. This was years ago. Oh my gosh. And he had a Jeep. He had a red Jeep. I think it was like a 2019.
Hmm.
And it was just so nice. His car was clean. He smelled good and he carried, girl, not in the pants. I'm talking about like a gun. He was a licensed carrier. He was a licensed carrier. So I felt protected, even though this was my first time meeting him, first time seeing him. There was just something about him that was just so calm.
Hmm.
And and I felt protected. Like I'm like, he's not gonna use that on me. He's gonna use that for me.
Right.
So we went out on a date somewhere in the area and I'm like, damn, I don't know if he's gonna pay for it. But knowing that how he was acting, I already knew he was going to. So I didn't bother asking. I just watched him pull out his card, and we were talking. And his voice was so mellow and calm. He wasn't hyper, and I think that would suit me so well. A man that's not loud. He's
Yeah.
calm and collective. Let me be the loud one.
Right. That's
So
how I am.
right. So we're just sitting there talking, and he's just looking at me like I'm just it. And I'm like, I'm so shy. I'm like, oh my God, why is he staring at me so long? So we're eating and talking, and he's basically telling me about his life and how he was an immigrant and his parents came out here. They didn't know any English. He didn't get to finish high
Oh,
school.
wow.
And I'm just listening to his stories. And I'm like, oh my God, there's so much fucking trauma. Like
Right.
I can't leave this table and there be a us. Because it's like in my head, I'm like, oh my God, I could teach you that. I could teach you English. I could teach you how to do this. I could teach you that, but I'm not a teacher.
Right. You're not his
So
savior. And you're
yeah,
not his mama.
exactly. And at this point, I was like, you know what? He teach me Spanish, I teach him English. Like that's cool. That's a fair trade for me.
Mm-hmm.
But it was just other stuff that he lacked that I knew would have been an issue if we ever dated. So we didn't go far. Like it was that awkward limbo where it's just like I'm waiting for him to make a move and possibly he's waiting for me to make a move. So
Yeah.
we just texting back and forth, very active. Like he was good at texting. He wasn't throwing no crazy jokes or anything, or
Mm-hmm.
he was very calm and like he wasn't moving fast. He's a Libra. I love me a Libra. And he was very respectful. That's my biggest thing. Men that are respectful and they have boundaries for themselves, not just
Right.
for the women that they're with.
Exactly.
It was just one day I hit him up and was like, "Hey, I would love for you to take me to go shooting because I'm not afraid to make the move." So I'm like, "Yeah, let's just go do something." He's like, "Okay, just let me know when." With me having a young child, it was just like, what, there was never a good time. But I still kept in contact with him. And then just one day I go on Snapchat and I see him post a girl. And I'm like, oh fuck. I wasn't mad because we weren't going anywhere.
Right.
It
Right.
wasn't no, oh, let me get to know you. And he wasn't like that. He wasn't trying to get to know me. He wasn't asking me questions like how I held on to him because when it comes to dating, you have to pick your poison.
Yep.
A man is not going to have everything you want, but what
Yep.
can you settle for and be okay with? And
Right.
I was okay with him being everything good, a hardworking man, and having his childhood trauma but growing from it. And also the fact that he was sweet. He cared and he wasn't rushing anything. But the fact that he wasn't rushing anything, he wasn't moving either. There was no, hey, let me take you out on another date. It just wasn't nothing. So I think it just naturally died on its own. But
Yeah.
to see the girl that he's with, I was like, it made me question if he wanted me because she's Hispanic. She's a bigger set woman.
Mm,
She was the opposite of me, you know, and it was just like, were you ever interested in me? I wanted to ask. And at this point in my life, if it was to happen again, every question that I have in my head will come out of my mouth because it don't make any sense. It doesn't make any sense for me to
right.
think these things and not be able to say it. Just how am I going to get the answer if I don't ask you?
That's
So
true.
I'm telling you, next time if he ever pop up again, because he watches my story all the time, which is weird. I'm not phased by it or
Mhm.
anything. He watches my story with the girl and everything. They probably sitting together watching me. I don't know, but it's just like, what was he just wanting a friendship on a dating app? What were you looking for? But then within 3 to 4 months of us talking, you went and got a girl. I was just so confused. It made me question maybe he was talking to other women on the app, which is a thing. You're
Yeah,
not secluded
that's
to
what they
just one
do.
person.
Yeah.
Yeah.
When they're on the
So
dating app,
maybe
yo, you're just another swipe. Yeah, they're dating
that's what I'm
multiple.
saying. Maybe I was just intimidating to him
Could
because
could be.
I'm yeah, I think that's what it was. She was like more so like, okay, I can be myself around her. Maybe he felt like with me he would have to keep up, which makes
Mhm.
sense. I'm the type of person you got to keep up with financially, emotionally, and you got to be intelligent. You got to be able to pick up a book when I pick up a book and we read together. So
Exactly.
I don't think he was on that type of wavelength where
Yeah.
we on go every day. There's no chill over here.
Yeah.
And she more so was that type of female that's relaxed and maybe a housewife before a wife. I don't know, but that's not me. And I think a lot of men know black women aren't like that. We want to settle correctly.
Yeah.
So I
Right.
think that's probably where he knew it wasn't going to work. But
Right.
hey,
And that was the disconnect.
yeah, that was the disconnect. Let's time for that.
That's so funny. That's what the daggone disconnect. That's
That was the
crazy.
disconnect. Look, we're answering our own question.
Right. Our
We
own
found the
question.
disconnect.
Right. We found it.
You just gotta talk about it.
Right.
That's all it is.
But the thing with me, I'm not dating right now like that.
Me neither, yeah.
Like, guys text me, whatever, whatever. But
I'm not even there.
I'm not serious with anyone because
Hmm.
my next relationship, I want to be completely ready for that relationship.
Yeah,
And I don't want to date nobody just to date. Like if
yeah.
you just want to date, play around, just let me know because that's not what I want to do.
The very first moment.
Yeah.
I think I'm like that too. Like, I'm so afraid of messing up again
Hmm.
that it's merely impossible for it to happen again. Like, I'm sitting at the table and I'm like, "What's up? What's up? What we doing now? Where we gonna go from here? Where you
Right.
want to be in 4 years? Do you love your mama?" Like, these
Right.
questions are going to be on the table. It's not gonna be, "Oh, you're bum rushing me. Oh, you're rushing me." We're at an age now where we have time, but we're running out of time.
Yeah. Yeah.
And
Yep.
I said to myself, I'm not having no more kids after 30 because by the time I'm 30, I'm on go mode because
Yep.
I want to be retired at the age of 40. I don't want to still be working, you
Yep.
know? So
I
I,
don't
I
blame
I
you.
think now with all of this happening with me at a younger age, it's letting me see further into what I want and what I don't want and what's not going to happen and what I'm not
Yeah.
going to allow.
Yeah.
So
And that's
that's where we
good.
are at.
And that's good that you have a head start because there's so many women in their 20s, in their 30s, even in their 40s. They don't even have a head start like that.
I was forced though. I
You have
think
the right mindset.
it's because I was forced, girl. Like this would not have been me without any kids. This wouldn't have been me without the hurt that my kids' fathers have put in, like have they instilled in me. I
Mhm.
think this is from the drive of not wanting to be a disappointment to them or
Right.
to myself. But without having a child, I feel like I wouldn't have been here. I wouldn't have been so motivated. I may have would have found other reasons, but I feel like it wouldn't happen this soon. I
Yeah.
think it would have been later on in my 20s where I'm just like, okay, now I'm getting tired. Now I'm bored.
Yeah.
Clubbing's too much. All these niggas is fuck niggas. I'm done.
Right.
But I think that's when it would have happened. I don't think it would have happened because I'm like, okay, I don't want that person to be around my child.
Yeah.
Okay, I don't like the way you're acting. You're not a good father figure. You know what I'm saying? You're not taking care of your kids. I can't have you around my kids. It's a different ball game from being a single mom
Mhm.
versus not being a mom at all. You're a
That's
completely different person.
it's completely
So
different. Yeah.
yeah,
When
a
when you're a
hundred percent.
mom, you have to set boundaries because you
Oh
still have
yeah.
children.
It made me grow though because I didn't have boundaries for myself, and that's why I was in the position that I was in because I didn't know how to say no or say you can't do this to me. I'm not allowing it. I didn't love myself enough,
Mhm.
and I think even when I had people telling me that like you don't love yourself, I'm like, what do you mean? I think I'm the baddest bitch. I may not say it, but I think I am. But it
Yeah.
was deeper than that. I didn't understand the deepest point
Yeah.
of what loving yourself was, and it's not tolerating the things that you tolerate. And younger
Exactly.
me didn't know that. Younger me was like, I can still deal with this and love myself, but I can also love them too. But it cannot work. Those
Mm.
things don't mesh. It's like oil and water.
Yeah.
They don't mix.
Definitely not.
You got to love
Definitely.
yourself, set your boundaries, and they follow along.
Yeah.
If they can't follow with you, then you have the right and the self love to now let go of them.
Right.
But
Yeah.
that's
And
where I'm
and
at now.
and that's why with my last episode, it was like stop the nice girl shit.
Yeah.
We have to stop the nice girl shit. We have
Mhm.
to set boundaries. We
Mhm.
don't have to be mean. We don't have to be masculine. We can still be in our feminine energy, but we have to
Mhm.
stop the nice girl shit and we have to set boundaries. And I wish I would have did that in my 30s.
Mm.
I wanted to be the girlfriend, the ride or die.
Mhm.
He have potential. No, no, we're not doing the potential.
Yeah.
We're not on that level. You need to come fixed. You
Yeah.
need to come financially stable, and you either need to be on my level or above my level.
Mhm.
I'm
But
not.
I love that we're not demanding that right now because we're still working on getting there ourselves.
Mhm.
It wouldn't be fair for us to not be on that level, but
Right.
expect it. And
Mhm.
that's why I'm not dating because I want somebody to come prepared. I want somebody to be financially stable. But who am I to ask for somebody to be like that when I'm not there? You get what I'm
That's true.
saying? So
That's
that's why I'm like, you know
that's a
what?
good point. That's
If
a
I
good
can't
point.
if I feel like I can't afford you, then I can't be with you. And
Right.
if I feel like it's too much pressure on me, like right now, going on a date would drive me nuts. Oh my God, it's getting late. I gotta go drop the kids off. I gotta go home.
Yeah.
I gotta make sure that I clock out. Oh, I'm tired. I've been at work all day. Right now, that would drive me nuts.
Yeah.
So
Yeah.
because of that, because it would interfere and distract me with all that I'm trying to do right now, I can't do that.
Yeah.
And I'm learning, well, not learning. I think I already passed learning. I'm just accepting it. I have my days where it's just like, damn, I would love to just be off the clock, somebody come rub my feet and just play in my hair and ask me about my day.
Yeah.
But it's not my time to have somebody for that right now.
Yeah.
But when I get it, I'll know how to appreciate it. I'll know how to respect it. I know how to pay that back.
Exactly.
So
Yeah.
it's okay to be alone because you learn so much by yourself. You learn what you're capable of doing. You learn what you're wanting to do for somebody else, and you're
Right.
preparing
It's
yourself
like
for that.
I function better when I'm alone.
Mhm.
It's like,
Sometimes.
yeah, sometimes it's like now
Sometimes I
I'm to
lose
a
it.
point where, just like you said, I want to come healed as well. I want to come into the relationship financially stable as well.
Mhm.
You know what I'm
Yeah.
saying? So until I get to that point, dating is just like kind of off the table.
Mhm.
I need
Yeah.
to focus on me. I need to focus on my goals. I need to make sure I'm happy with myself before I just jump
Mhm.
into a relationship and bring all my trauma in the relationship. Or
Yeah.
if what if she bring in trauma, that's not going to mix. It's going to be a
Mhm.
disconnect. So I want
I
to
got a
come.
question though.
Mhm.
I do have a question. How would you know that you're bringing trauma until you're in the relationship? How would you know beforehand what
Th-
you're like, what he'll do that would trigger you?
Say stuff about my past. If we don't had that conversation, how some people like to bring your past up to kind of,
And you know what? I was told not to do that.
yeah,
I was told in a new relationship, you don't talk about your exes, you don't talk about what they did, you don't
yeah,
talk about the reason why y'all broke up. This is a fresh start.
mhm,
So bringing a thought of how somebody was, they could probably be like, "Oh damn, I do that. I do that already." And she gonna
yeah,
have to find that out. You get what I'm saying? So
right,
then when you telling them everything about that person, y'all get into an argument, it's like, "Oh, that's why he left you because you keep
yep,
on doing this
yeah,
and I'm about to do the same."
and that's a
No.
trigger,
Yes.
and that's how you know you're not healed
Mhm.
because
But
now,
that's already in the
yeah,
situation.
Yeah.
So how would you know not being in the situation? I think that's what I'm afraid of. I'm afraid of feeling like I am healed because I haven't been exposed to it.
Yeah.
And then you get in a relationship and boom, there it is. But maybe at the time, even though you were in the healing and you feel like you were healed, you'll probably slow down in that moment
Yeah.
and be able to properly respond. But that's a test.
Yeah.
And that's
That's
the
the test.
only
Yeah.
time that you would figure it out. But not only that, you should also acknowledge that that's also a red flag.
Yeah. Because
So,
why you bringing that
and
up? You bringing that up to
yeah,
hurt me.
yeah,
And you supposed
exactly.
to love me,
Hmm.
but you trying to hurt me.
Hmm.
And then you're gonna apologize, say you wouldn't do it again, but you should have never did it in the first place.
First place, yeah,
So
yeah.
to me, you've been waiting to say that to me.
Hmm.
And then that's how I'm gonna see it. And then it's like
Hmm.
that right there. I'm not even gonna trust you anymore.
Yes, I want a man that don't know how to argue.
Yeah.
I want a man where I could be so hormonal. Mind you, men get hormonal too. But I'm just saying, females are worse. We're fiery. So I just want a man that see me get upset about something and look at me like, why you so upset? Why you so upset,
Right.
babe?
Just
Calm down. It's all
calm.
good. We
Just
chill.
calm. Like don't
I
argue with me.
listen. Oh
Calm me
my
down.
God. Men that argue, I just don't understand where they mamas went wrong.
Exactly. I hate men
Because
that'll sit there. They will sit there and argue and scream right with
yeah,
you, and you're just like, dude, am
but
I in a
imagine being the
relationship with a
person.
man or with a
I'm
female?
trying to, ugh, and then be the person. Imagine being the person that's upset, asking them, "Why are you yelling? Why are you mad at me for being mad
Right.
at you?"
How you beat me
Oh my God, like blow my mind because that does not make any sense.
at
And
all?
then I end up being the one to walk away because I'm like, now you doing too fucking much.
Right.
I was upset. Trying, obviously, I had a reason to be upset. You could have just listened to me. You could have just let me finish and be like, "Are you done?" I would have respect that more than for you to sit here and argue with me because I'm upset about something. That to me, that's just a no. Like it's unattractive. It made me want to fight them because that's something I don't argue with females. You get what I'm saying? So for
Right.
you to sit here and think it's cool for you to do it to me, like it's going, that's a trigger. That's the trigger right
Yeah.
there.
Yeah.
So
And
let's just not get there. Let's just
yeah,
not have a
I
man
have
that
one
argues.
more question before we try to wrap everything up.
Okay.
What, since you're in your 20s still, what do you think about age gap relationships? Like you're 27. Would you date
Hmm.
somebody 45, 50?
I wouldn't mind. I wouldn't mind if they look good, they take care of themselves,
Mm-hmm.
they're intelligent. It's the same thing that I would look for somebody my age.
Okay.
So that age wouldn't even matter. That maturity is what matters to me. So yes, I definitely would be okay with dating somebody that's older, especially if they're taking care of themselves. That shows longevity right then and there. Also, with that, maybe their kids are the same age as me. Maybe they don't want any more kids.
Yeah. Because a
They're
lot of
okay with
times they don't
accepting
want any more
lines.
children. They probably
Yeah.
sick, can't have any more children. Even if they
Yes.
didn't get sick, they're like, children is off the table. Like, my kids
Yeah.
are grown. That's off the
Yes.
table. I just want to
Yes.
travel and live life.
Yes. And they have more knowledge of what
Yeah.
life is. Now, me dating somebody my age, I gotta worry about if they got baby mama trauma,
Oh,
if they got baby mama drama, if they close to their mom,
you got to meet
if
the
they
ex.
ugh,
She's going to
do
make
you
you
gotta
feel
drop
being
who you
around
live
the
with?
child. Oh my.
Like, you listen, so I'll take an older person immediately versus someone my age.
Okay, so
Definitely.
if an older man wanted to talk to you and he was like, hey, I'm financially stable, I got everything together, I don't want you to work. I want you to be
Oh,
home. What would you think
oh.
about that?
I'm like, what would I think about that? There's no thought. I'm
Oh,
on
okay.
my way
Because
with
some women are
stuff
like, no,
forever.
I don't want to work. I want to. It's just like he telling
That
you,
gives you time to focus on
yeah.
you and the growth of your kids.
Yeah,
It's
and
not even about
the
me no
thing is,
more.
a lot of men that do that, they want you to be home, but a lot of women, they start their own online business. They
That's
start
what I'm
like a
saying.
clothing brand,
Yeah.
a makeup brand, something like that. That they
Exactly.
can do from
Exactly.
home, hire their own staff. They just sit
Hmm.
back and
And
post
then brag
pictures.
about their husband.
Yeah, and brag about their
I'm
husband.
fine with that. I'm
Yeah.
100%.
And
There's no
I
thought in my
think
mind I'm gonna have to
black women, we need to be okay with that. We need to be okay with a
Mhm.
man making it safe for us to not be stressed at a 9 to 5. He's
Mhm.
coming in being a provider,
Mhm.
taking us away from the 9 to 5, taking us away from, having to put in time to take off to take my child to the doctor. I got to ask
Yes.
him, can I take my child to the doctor? And a man
Yeah.
that's coming in, taking you away from that, and giving you a soft
Give
life.
you time to spend with your kids,
Right. We
money to take
deserve
care of
that.
you.
And it's
I hope that I hope that black women would accept that
it
and not think, oh, I need to make my own money. I don't depend on nobody. We weren't meant to be alone. We were
right.
never meant to have to struggle and figure things out on our own.
Exactly.
It's not a privilege to say I did this by myself. I did this by myself. It sounds good when you know you don't have anybody, but it's not a good feeling. Those are the reasons why we break down and cry and yell at our kids and have so much tension.
Hmm.
We don't go out and get massages. We don't get our feet rubbed in the middle of the night.
Right.
There's no reason to deny that when it's there for you.
Right.
Mm-mm.
Exactly. Exactly.
But I do have a question. I
Okay.
have a question for you.
Okay.
I would love to know, what advice would you give younger women that want to settle down, that want to find a man? What would you say would be, what should they do? What should they look for? How should they present themselves in
I
order to get that soft girl era?
I feel like they should stay in their feminine energy. They need to make sure they dress appropriately.
Mhm.
They need to go and date in the nice neighborhood. They don't need to date Jerome from up the street.
Jerome from up the street in the
if
hood.
if they want to date, they need to do. If they want a high value man, they need to do high value things.
Yes, they
They
need
need to
to
play.
change their.
They need to play
Mhm.
pickleball. They need to go play tennis. They need to
Mhm.
go
Go
to the
play golf.
yeah, go play golf. They need to go to the restaurant on a in the nice
Mhm.
neighborhood. They need
Surround
to,
yourself in the right
yeah,
areas.
surround yourself in a
Mhm.
nice area. Make sure you present yourself well. Keep your
Mhm.
nails done. Keep your feet done. Keep your
Mhm.
hair in place. You know what I'm
Mhm.
saying? And don't settle. You're still young. What are you selling for Jerome and Tyrone them around the corner? Why? Like you're still young. You
Mhm.
have your whole life ahead of you. Get with somebody that's gonna come into your life and give you a soft life and not a hard life.
Mhm. Yeah, and give you that fantasy.
Give you that
We don't want
fantasy.
reality. We want a
Right.
fantasy. We want
Exactly.
to be in
Don't
Disneyland.
I would tell young girls don't settle
Mhm.
at all. Don't settle. Make sure you have your backup plan
Mhm.
and
Got some money stashed somewhere
they
always.
have money stash.
Always have your
Stop
own
the
account.
nice girl shit because
Mhm.
for some reason men do not like nice women. They will
I
run over a nice woman. Stop
Yeah.
the nice girl shit. Set boundaries. Stand on business.
Mhm.
Make sure you get your education as well,
Yes.
and just do you. Date
Mhm.
and me. What I wish I would have did. Date multiple men, not sleep with them. Date multiple men. You might go on
Mhm.
a date Friday with Terrence, and then you might go on a date Sunday with Malcolm.
But that's only if you're not settled.
That's
You
only if
can
you're
do
not
that if
settling,
you're not settling.
and let the best man win.
Mhm.
That's how I feel. And
I
when
think I do want to say, for me, I cannot talk to multiple men at once.
you
I'm
what,
very much I cannot. I
girl?
get so overwhelmed. It's like at any
Oh,
point I can call him the other guy name. I can remember the other things from the other guy and say to the other guy. It's too much focus.
no.
I can't
Oh my
focus. If you
God.
want to talk about ADHD mixed with OCD in dating, that's what that is. It's
Oh
more so, it's just
my
too much. If
God.
I'm gonna stop talking to, I need to focus on the red flags and the green flags, and if I need to block this person, and then I move on to the next one.
My
But going on multiple dates, girl, I will lose my mind. If I'm talking about panicking just for one Saturday to have a babysitter, and then the Sunday I have to have another babysitter, I'm overwhelmed. I'm
I done
overwhelmed.
dated the most guys I done dated at one time was 4 men. I dated at one
What?
time.
I've
Hmm.
never,
And
I've never
I
even
wasn't I
spoken
wasn't
to
sleeping
2 minutes to think
with
of.
neither one of them. But I was dating 4 men, yeah. And one of the 4 men, me and him got along because he told me, he was like, yeah, I'm dating. I'm not settled down, but I'm dating. And I told him, I appreciate you telling me that. I appreciate that. Because men are take you on a date and act like they're not talking to nobody else. Like,
Oh,
dude,
that's true.
you don't even know me like that. Stop acting
Yeah.
like you just talking to me. Goodness.
Yeah. He
And
being
I
honest.
like that he was like, yeah, I'm dating. I'm okay, yeah, I'm dating too. He was like, thank you for being, honest with me. I'm like, yeah, of course. I'm not tired. I'm
Holy
single.
crap.
And
Holy
it was
crap.
kind of good. It was
I
refreshing.
think and this is why I said earlier, I'm not looking correctly. I'm not doing something right. And this conversation, we definitely need to have a part two
Yes.
because I need some real advice. Like, I need to know how to really dress because I'm more so the type of person like I'll go outside in some sweats and a tight t-shirt or reverse it. I'll do a loose t-shirt and some tight pants. Very much so the definition of comfortable in their skin when it comes to clothes. I
Hmm.
don't ever wear like a tank top and booty shorts. I don't
Oh,
ever wear a tank top and a mini skirt. I'm very much so I'm comfortable when I'm not showing too much.
right,
And I know there's a way to dress like that to be classy because I'm not trying to attract the sexiest man in the gym. I'm
right.
trying to attract the lawyers. I'm trying to attract
Exactly.
the
Exactly.
doctors. I'm
Okay.
trying to I'm trying to attract the attorneys. I want big dogs. I want financial wealth, not
Right.
just financial health. We
Mm,
can not
yep.
financial health. I'm sorry, not just health. I
Right.
want I want the big dogs. I want somebody that's mentally just smart, intelligent. Tell me about myself. Tell me what I'm not doing correctly so I can
Exactly.
fix it. I'm okay with that.
Exactly. Exactly. But this
Hmm.
girl, this was good. This was
It was
good.
great.
We have to do a part two and maybe get
Yes,
more
definitely.
people because this has to be a part two. It has
That's
to be.
definitely what they need. We got to tell the girls how to find them, where to find them. What
Right.
are we doing to help us
What are we
find them?
doing wrong? We have to,
Oh, we do.
we have to know something.
Hmm. We
But
got some work
thank
to do.
you so much for tuning
Thank
in.
you.
And
Thank you so much.
we're gonna have to do this again.
Yes.
And I appreciate you.
Mhm.
And we'll talk later.
Of course. Have a good night.
Bye.
Bye.
And thank you so much, everybody, for tuning in. If dating feels hard for you right now, it's not you, girl. It's your growth. You're not the nice girl anymore. You're not the ride or die. You're not accepting crumbs. You are healed. You have boundaries. You know your worth. And the version of you takes time to attract the right man. I'm proud of you. I'm proud of everything that you're doing. I'm proud that you put God first and peace second. Your dream relationship need the same things your dream life requires. God first, standard second, and your self-worth always. Thank you so much for tuning in to the Girl Code podcast. We'll talk later.